morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today we need to take a look at, well, the pull rates and some new secret rares that are coming around in Super Electric Breaker. We do this every time a new set comes out. Of course we do. It's kind of our thing. And right now, we've got news. It's awesome. And there is a new secret rare. Only one, annoyingly. I was hoping there'd be more than one. Only one new secret rare. But we might as well start off here because it's one I am absolutely in love with. They've gone and shown us full art Palossand EX. Now, to put it bluntly, I love Palossand. Part of the reason I love Palossand is because I have a 4-year-old son who loves Palossand. And I don't know why he loves Palossand, but he does. He can literally point to Palossand in a Pokemon encyclopedia before he could talk. And to be fair, I've always been a lover of ground types. Palossand is part ground. Let's do this. So the reveal that we were getting a Palossand EX made me very happy. This reveal of the full art similarly makes me very, very happy. Now, one question I've got, and I fear I do know the answer and it's not what I want it to be. Are we getting a special illustration rare Palossand? Well, if we take, for instance, let's say the last main set over in Japan, the last single main set, they had Stellar Miracle. And in Stellar Miracle, they had 4 special illustration rare Pokemon. It was Terapagos, Dashburn, Galvantula, and Hydrapple, if anybody's wondering. So that means it's a fair assumption at this stage that we'll be getting 4 special illustration rare Pokemon in this set. Well, we've already seen Hydreigon, and we've already seen Pikachu, and we've already seen Milotic. So there's only one space remaining. There's only one more Pokemon out there that's going to be getting a special illustration rare. It could be Palossand. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably not going to be, but there is a chance, and you have no idea how much I want it to be Palossand. And for what it's worth, Palossand EX is actually a cool card. Now, free energy, 160, and the Pokemon you hit with this attack can't retreat during their next turn. Fine. But 1 water, 1 psychic, 1 fighting, and you put damage counters on all of your opponent's Pokemon until they have 100 HP remaining. I am going to try, for the entire time that this card is legal, to break this card wide open and make this card good. And I don't know what the answer is. I don't know whether the answer is just lowering all their HP down, playing a bunch of gusting and trying to attack with stuff like Palossand. I don't know whether the answer is using something like Dusknoir, so that essentially you lower their HP down to Dusknoir range, and then you keep giving up 1 prize with Dusknoir, while taking 2 prizes, and then, you've also got your attack for the turn, so, best case scenario, you use Palossand 1 turn, next turn you give up 2 prizes to get 2 KOs with Dusknoir, then you KO with Palossand, and oh look, you've taken 6 prizes in 1 turn. I don't know, maybe it's not going to be good enough, but a man can dream, ladies and gentlemen, a man can dream. But I am definitely going to be testing this within an inch of its life. If this is possible to be good, I promise you I will make it good. But what else did we see? Well, they went and got a bunch of illustration rares, but the ones we've already seen. There is the Ceruledge, which is beautiful, but I showed you the other day. There is the Feebas, which is beautiful, but I showed you the other day. And there is the Phanpy, which I absolutely adore. But of course, that was actually the card that I revealed. I'm showing you the Japanese version here because, we're looking at Japanese pull rates. But this is the one that I got to reveal. I am delighted beyond belief that I got to reveal this one. It made me very happy. I'm a very happy boy. So the point is that what we've got here are the usual kind of things, but no other new secret rares to be having a look at yet, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. The good news is, before the week is through, I will have all of the secret rares from the set that I will be able to show you, and that should be rather lovely. That should make up for all the ones I'm not able to show you today. So, if we have a look then at the pull rates for these Japanese sets, it's a lot like we've come to expect. For instance, there were 4 EXs that were pulled, which is Hydreigon, Palossand, Scovillain, and Durant. So, usual question here, which ones did they not pull? The answer, if anybody's wondering, is that they did not pull my Milotic, which is kind of given away from what I showed you earlier. They did not pull the Pikachu, which, come on, everybody should have at this stage looked at that and gone, wait, there's no Pikachu. And then there's Tatsugiri and Slacking. Honestly here, I'm not loving this box because they didn't pull Pikachu, and I think Pikachu is going to be by far the best one out of here, so I'm not saying it's a bad box, but I am absolutely saying that when I open I've got 3 boxes on order. I'm going to open at least 2 of them, might open the third, we'll see how the first 2 go, but I'm certainly going to be crossing my fingers very hard indeed that I get myself the Pikachu. I want the Pikachu. The Pikachu will make me happy. But there are 8 EXs in the set, and you get 4 of them when you buy a box. It's one of the things I love about Japanese boxes. If you get lucky, you open up 2 boxes, and you get 1 of each of the EXs. Now, in a main set, in a single main set, it's a bit awkward. In mini sets and double sets, there tend to be 6 EXs. So you get 4 out of 6 from a box. 2 boxes, you're in pretty good stead. But trying to pull 4 in one box and then exactly the other 4 in the next is a bit awkward. You don't tend to double up in boxes for what it's worth. But yeah, still a little bit awkward, I'm afraid. But I'll be hoping that maybe I'll just open all 3 boxes. Why not? Could be fun. But you get 4 of the 8 EXs, and you also get 1 of the free Ace Specs. Now here you can see they open Scramble Switch. The other 2 available are Amulet of Hope and Miracle Intercom. Now Miracle Intercom is one that actually gets you 2 supporter cards from your discard, which is pretty good. Amulet of Hope is one that gets you 3 cards if it's KO'd with, or a Pokemon is KO'd with this attached. And then Scramble Switch is a whole switch to the active and move all your energy over as well. I don't think any of these are like full-on ridiculous, you have to have them. But I think they've got potential. I rather suspect Miracle Intercom might, and then Scramble Switch, I suppose. They are the 2. I think Amulet of Hope might end up being disappointing. But also, Scramble Switch, a lot of people are going to want to use their old version from Gen 5 anyway. Point is, they got this, and this is pretty cool. Now, in terms of the illustration rares here, the artwork rares as they're known in Japan, you will notice that, like I say, they pulled the Feebas, the Ceruledge, and the Phanpy. You get 3 out of 12 here. Now, again, when you open 2 boxes, like I'm going to, the ideal is you get 6 different ones. You'll always get 3 per box, and they will be different. In Western boxes, you can double up on artwork rares and EXs, etc. You don't over in Japan. It's just not a thing. You will get 3 different artwork rares. Generally, I like to buy 2 boxes, hope I get 6 different ones, and then just buy the rest because they end up being pretty cheap, most of them. But yeah, 3 in a box is pretty cool. And then you get your 1 random secret rare, your full art or above, which here is the Palossand. Obviously, the big hit here is the special illustration rare Pikachu. That's one you should absolutely be hoping for. And we've seen full art Jasmine. We are assuming that there is a special illustration rare Jasmine. That's not guaranteed. But if there is a special illustration rare Jasmine, that's the other card that I think everyone's going to be hoping for. So overall, you buy a box, you get 3 out of 12 artwork rares, you get 4 out of 8 EXs, 1 out of 3 Ace Specs, and 1 random secret rare. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking maybe I should just open all 3 boxes. There, I should get all 8 EXs at that point. There's a chance I get all 3 Ace Specs. Not a great chance, but a chance nonetheless. And there is always a chance, although this one is, I'm not loving my chances, but I could get 9 different artwork rares and only have to buy 3 of them. That would be sweet. I don't know. Either way, I've told you that Super Electric Breaker is shaping up to be the best set. And honestly, I'm starting to feel like I should have ordered more boxes of it. But then again, the internet exists. I can always order more boxes. Pull rates are the same as they have been for the last couple of sets. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. The pull rates of Japanese boxes make me happy. Partly I collect Japanese sets because I'm learning the language and it makes me happy. Partly it's because I think a lot of the time the Japanese finishes, I prefer them. But also, the idea that I can buy 1 or 2 boxes and then just buy a couple of singles and have the whole set except for secret rares, that's pretty good as well. Right, that's what you need to know. I've told you what you need to know, so now it's over to you guys. Tell me which cards you're looking forward to from this set. Tell me if you think this set is as good as I think it is. Go nuts in the comment section, but be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel like the lovely Kiridan, who's a very lovely person who's been supporting us for a while now. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.